Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we helped Ulfang become the Alpha Warg once again by slaying his traitorous brothers and an imposter worgen by the name of Garwal. And today, we are at the Apothecary Camp. We are going to turn in a quest here to Apothecary Malthus.
What do you require?
Keeping watch on the interlopers. Ah yes, the reclusive bison men of the north. I've seen them skulking about, believing themselves unseen. I suppose they fancy this land theirs. Well, that's but one of the many things that will change shortly. I wasn't expecting any company, but while you're here, on that fool's errand, you might as well make yourself useful. What's in that brew? Go to the southeast. To the southeast is an area called Whisper Gulch. It's overrun with members of the Explorers League who've gone mad. They attacked our caravan as it passed through the area, and they've harried our foraging parties as well. I must know what's causing this madness. I suspect that whatever they're drinking from the kegs scattered around the gulch contributes to their insanity. I want you to steal the kegs from those dwarves while they're busy mining away.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright. So looks like he doesn't think too highly of the talk. Brains. Apothecary Grick. Has Malthus drawn you in with his blather about beer kegs and crazy dwarves? I'm not questioning that the dwarves are crazy, but I don't think stealing their beer is going to do any good. What we need is brains. Lots of brains. We'll get down to the bottom of this mystery in no time. And perhaps even find a new component for the plague. Take the saw, go southeast into the Whisper Gulch, and kill yourself some dwarves. Use the saw to help you harvest the brains and bring them back to me.
Beware the living.
Yes.
Apothecary Anastasia. Yes, what is it? Time waits for no one. And you thought Murloc smelled bad. I came here to investigate the rumor about a scourge presence nearby. I expected Murlocs along the coast down below, but I never thought I'd see this. Scourge are down there, and they're changing Murlocs and anything else they can get their hands on into the Walking Dead. Druid, we will not suffer them to create more of their kind, especially not from Murlocs. There is a ramp down to the beach just northwest of the camp. See to it that you deal with the Scourge in a timely fashion.
Beware, our enemies abound.
Alright, so there we go. That's about it. That's all the quests. So let's go deal with these Murlocs, guys. And collect some brains. Hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. Even though I got a splinter in my foot, but I was able to get it out, which was nice. Funny how much better it feels after you get the splinter out. Kind of got unlucky and stepped on. I don't know what it was, but it was like I think it was like a little piece of wood. Supposedly there's another quest over here. I guess we should pick this up. Old Icefin, Trident of the Sun. Old Icefin draws in the sand. From the crude pictures he traces, you can find out that he wants your help. Trident of the Sun. From the scratches he makes on the rock, you see several symbols. A trident, a Murgul, the sun, a wrecked ship, and a rough stick figure of yourself. Puzzling out what the Murloc is conveying takes a while. Obviously, he wants you to get a trident from the Chillmere coast, but the image of the sun is puzzling. That is until you realize he means his son. His son was changed into a Murgul. He wants you to find him to the south, near the wrecked ship, and return with his trident. Alright, so maybe today we're going to be finished with questing in the Howling Fjord. Oh, and looks like our bags are pretty packed, which isn't good. We'll just fly up here quick. And do a little bit of... See, they're not full. Oh, this is a quest. Scourge device. The Scourge creature you just destroyed had this device held in its clutches. It has a jewel set into it, which looks similar to the one that tops the Scourging crystals. Surely Apothecary Anastasia would like to have a look at this. Oh, maybe we should have flew up and seen what was going on there. Alright, it's time to do our AoE work here. Typhoon! Taking a lot of damage. This will be okay. Alright, here's one of these Scourging crystals. Do I have to do anything to these? We need the brains, though. I guess these guys aren't considered deranged explorers. We'll put the Zax over here. Looks really nice out here in the Howling Fjord today. And I'm not too sure what we'll do after this. Doesn't look like we're high enough of a level to go to the Zuldrak, but maybe we'll just attempt it. Or we'll take a boat ride over to Dragonblight for a little bit. And then when we hit level 74, we can probably head over to Zuldrak. There we go. Go, interrupted those. A couple more Murlocs here. It's funny because some of them aren't corrupted. And they're like hanging out together. I find that kind of strange. Looks like we got a herb over here. Tiger lily. We were at 420. Herbalism. I think I'm interested to see is like what it's going to be like when my mage gets out Tauren. We start trying to do AoE with him. I wonder if it'll be better than our Boomkin. I don't think it will at the start, because I think our Boomkin's gear is pretty good. But I think it'll be comparable when we get to like level 77 plus. Alright, so it looks like we're done with the Murlocs. We still need to get that Trident. We haven't been able to find Rockkill yet. And there he is, Rockkill. So we'll give ourselves a little heal before we start this fight. Okay, yeah, here you go, buddy. There you go. Yeah, no problem. Alright, so there we go. We got the Trident. And I have officially transferred my classic era characters. My warrior is on white main PvP classic era. And 007, the rogue, is actually in Wrath of Lich King now. Which I thought was kind of interesting. So he's on the Wrath of Lich King RP server called Bloodsail Buccaneers. And he got an achievement called Season of Mastery, Soul of Iron. Which means he just leveled to 60 without dying. Pretty cool. I didn't know they had that achievement in Classic WoW. One of the old Icefin dead fish-like eyes studies you, clearly looking for signs of his son's trident. Reaching out to take his son's trident from you, old Icefin hand shakes a little. Could it be that the aged Murloc is grieving? Is that just extra moisture pooling at the base of his eyes? Oh, he's sad. Sad what happened to his son. Alright, so let's deliver this quest here. It's really nice to have flying for this. It would be a real journey to come up here from down there.
I'm listening.
You thought Murloc smelled bad? Anastasia ponders your success for a moment. Satisfactory job to be certain, yet somehow I sense that there's something else we should be doing to stop the efforts of the Scourge on that beach. What's that you have there, Druid? Let me have a closer look at it. I can tell you what this is, Flight Carrier. It's a controlling device for the Scourge and crystals down there. I bet anything that it can be used to shut down their force fields. The apothecary looks thoughtful as she ponders the implications of you having the device. I've toured the fjord. Nice.
Dark Lady.
We have completed 105 quests
What is
in
it?
the Howling Fjord. I can't believe we've really done that many. It might be across all characters. Who knows? Look at the button on the side of the controller here. I bet if you get close enough to one of those Scourging crystals, you could use the controller to bring its shield down. Then it would simply be a matter of destroying the thing before its shield goes back up. Brave enough to hazard another trip down there, Flight Carrier? I can guarantee a nice reward for you if you can bring down those shields and destroy the crystals. How can you refuse if it means less Scourge, especially ones made from Murlocs?
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright, here we go again. I had a feeling we had to destroy those crystals. Alright, so guess we'll probably start casting soon. There we go, interrupt that. Nope, another Necro Tech. It's an interesting name. Is this guy attacking us too? I think this Murloc's gonna turn into a Scourge Lock. He's a necromantic technician. Never heard of a necrotech before. Kind of just assumed these guys were necromancers. Alright, so we should have... Yeah, we got it up again. Alright, one more to go. So send out Trents for this job. Kind of running out of mana here. Alright, let's get this last crystal.
What will you require?
Anastasia turns and smiles at her succubus. Very well, flag carrier. I concede that you have certainly earned a choice of one of these. Not a bad trinket. But not as good as the ones we currently have. So we'll just take the plate. Ring's alright.
Our time
Yes.
will come.
No real upgrades there. Alright, so let's make our way down here and we'll have to deal with these dwarves again. Looks like we have to collect their brains this time. Here they are, the deranged dwarves. Alright, so we just need 6 more dwarves. And a few more kegs. Could be over here. There's a keg. I wonder if you can just do this with a bit. Yeah, I can do this with... Do this in flight form, so that makes that pretty quick. I just gotta find a good group of dwarves around here. Should be a bunch right here. Sounds like they're being affected by the old gods and Yogg-Saron. Probably Yogg-Saron. We're getting beat up here. I don't really know if I could handle this. Okay, I might have to heal. I think we got those health pots. And that's a lot of brains right there. Alright, so there we go. 12 deranged brains. They have turned against you now. Take your revenge. Has to be Yogg-Saron's voice. And I think what they're mining there is what is making them deranged. Because supposedly, not thorium, what do they call it? Cobalt? The ore in this zone is a serenite, I believe. Yeah, it's supposedly the blood of Yogg-Saron. And that's why it's corrupting the dwarves that are mining it. I believe it's serenite. Could be wrong. Did you get those brains? If not, I want my saw back. You better not walk off with that saw. These brains are beautiful, gorgeous even. They're exactly what I need. Thank you for your help, Blade Carrier. Now I'll show Malthus the truth his beer goggles couldn't reveal. Alright, let's go for the plate again, I guess.
What is it?
Did you get those kegs or not? Apothecary pours out a tankard of the beverage for himself. Well, here I go.
Trust no one.
Wait a minute. It's just beer. More beer. There's absolutely nothing out of the ordinary about it. You, not a word to Grick about this, do you hear me? Yeah, Grick's laughing at him now. And I guess, yeah, that's it, guys. We are officially done with the Howling Fjord. Now we just have one more quest to do, and that is in Kamagua. So I guess we'll head down to Kamagua and we'll take a boat ride over. And we'll check out Dragonblight for a little bit. I've mostly done Dragonblight on my rogue. So that's why I kind of want to head to Zuldrak. But we'll check it out. We'll check it out for a little bit. We'll get a little bit of XP, and then maybe next episode we'll be out in Zuldrak leveling up. I don't think it'll be too hard. Even though there's no recommended quests on our questy. Alright, so here we are back in Kamagua. Travel to Moaki Harbor. Tauren, word just came in off the boat from Moaki Harbor. Something very bad happened over there this morning. You've been very helpful to us here. Would you consider using the boat to travel to the Great Dragonblight? By the sound of things, Elder Konani could certainly use your assistance.
May your nets.
Alright, so there's the boat, guys. We're on the boat. Cool thing about this boat,
Your coin is valuable.
they got this repair
Even out here.
fender up here. Now, do you guys want to go for the boat ride? That's the question. What have we got in these clams? One thing they missed out on in Dragonblight is they don't have a vendor. Like, they don't have like a vendor on the boat in the Dragon Isles, because there are many you know, tribes out here. Kalawak tribes, or I forget. I can't believe I forget these guys' names.
I have much to offer.
But yeah, they got a bunch of these guys in Dragon Isles. I mean, but and they have a boat just like this, but there isn't a vendor on it. The Tuskar, yeah, the Tuskar. Just remembered. It's kind of mixing up the Tonka with the Tuskar. It's a pretty fast boat ride, though. Let's compare it to our... Yeah, it's pretty quick. We're actually getting fatigue here. It's fast. It's a fast boat. It's just as fast as our flight form. It's funny how we would have died of fatigue if we got stranded out here. That was good. I enjoyed the Horde side of Howling Fjord. It was a lot of fun. But I will say, I think the Alliance is better. Just the entrance into Valgard is really cool, and then I really like the quest here at Westguard Keep. And then they do more at Niflvar. Like there's just more quests here from the Explorers League outpost. The Forsaken really just don't... They don't really care about it as much. Like, the Alliance are really trying to figure out, like, Dwarven history and all this stuff, while the Forsaken are just like, yeah, we're just making plagues. So we can use it against the Scourge and the Alliance. Alright, so here we are. WOTLK Harbor.
What troubles you?
The land is in great upheaval. The Dark Ones ride forth again with this Sand Lane. The dragons fight in their great Nexus War, and the Vikral are reawakened. Your people sail north on your wooden ships to fight them and one another, and we Kalawak are caught in the middle. And now some great evil has been done, so that the land explodes with the magical power of the world. We must find a safe haven where we will have a chance to survive. These two ambassadors make my head hurt. Perhaps you can help my people, Tauren. Travel to WOTLK Harbor. What's that you say, Tauren? Niak sent you? Good, good. There's much to do. We can use all of the help that we can get. Okay. Not much here for us. Interesting hands. But not better yet. Getting close, though. I think we'll just take those hands, though. They're probably worth the most.
May your nets always be full.
It looks like they have an Alliance ambassador here. And then they have a Horde one.
Strength and honor.
Your presence is required at Angmar's Hammer. Druid, I know these Tuskar will ask you to do many favors for them, but you must get to Angmar's Hammer with all due haste. The upheaval in the land this morning is sure to have broader repercussions than just inconveniencing the natives. The hammer is westward past the intersection of the road leading north out of the harbor. Archmage Aethys Sunreaver himself will be expecting you.
Strength.
Alright, so I guess we'll hold on to that. Let's see what Elder Konani has for us.
Let us visit for a while.
The Wolvar have always been our natural enemies, but the incursion of your peoples into the Great Dragonblight has forced them into a small space upon the glade to the north. Combined with the land's upheaval this morning, they have become even more aggressive than ever before. They have made several raids upon our goods, things that we'll need if we are to survive the trek from our home here. As a sign of good faith and friendship, retrieve our goods from the Snowfall Glade Wolvar.
Travel the wastes with care.
Alright. So I guess we'll deal with the Wolvar. It's really the only quest we have here at the moment. Yeah, they're really looking down at them. It's waiting to attack. See how many of these guys we can get here. Oh, they netted me. Good thing is, though, we're a druid, we can just shape-shift out of it. Is there any more? I don't think so. I do a lot of damage to Trents. Should be like a bunch here. Oh, look at all the pups. I wonder if we Starfall, will it attack them? No, it won't. Oh. It's like they disappear. They don't let you attack the pups. I think these mobs are supposed to be, or like resemble, raccoons. That's what they kind of look like. Get a little mana here. Oh, we found some deranged Tuskar over here. And there we go. Got all of the stolen goods. This looks like a new herb for us. That's one thing I'm a little bit worried about, is maybe we won't be able to herb in Zul'Drak. We might be a little too low. Should be close though to being a max. Like, yeah, we're like 40 levels away.
May I help?
The natural balance has been tipped over and over of late. I hope that you will be able to help us survive the upheaval of our way of life. I'll not say that I am pleased to ask you to do such things on our behalf. It is all we can do to prepare quickly for our departure, though we know not yet where we go. My sorcerers tell me that you are here to save the land from he who walks in shadow. I trust that you will save the peoples of this land as well. Slay Logan. Already it goes from bad to worse. There is only one course to take, regrettably. Logan must die. He's the alpha male of the Snowfall Glade tribe and one mean Wolvar. But it's the only way to get a short break from their attacks and stealing forays. You will find the render of flesh in front of his hovel upon the northern rise of the glade. It's larger than the others and hard to miss. Kill him and smear his blood upon yourself, both to show your dominance and respect. I don't know how that shows respect, but I guess it does. Let's make sure we get all the herbs here. Don't heal. Alright, so he should just be right up here. There he is, Logan. Looks like he's got some pretty epic fist weapons here. Get the den, mother. Alright, smear his blood all over us. There we go. We are showing dominance. It says I'm in combat. Maybe it's because I'm bloodied with Logan's blood. I wonder if I can just walk by these guys. I've shown dominance. No. They still don't respect us. I don't think they appreciated that.
Your company is welcome.
Logan's honorable sacrifice at your hands is exactly what my people need. Now we will make the most of the Wolvar in fighting for his place. It will have to be enough. Ah, nice neck. But not better than the one we got. Getting close, though.
Stay warm.
Alright, so let's see what we got it here. Looks like we got some more quests that we can do. Stay warm.
I will hear you.
Spiritual insight. Tauren, we have not heard from our people at Undile village since the ground shook and was torn apart. Have you ever been upon a vision quest? You've bested Logan, so you must be capable. I will give you a special incense to sprinkle into my brazier. Breathe deep from its vapors and your spirit will be sent aloft to view what has transpired at Undile. As your spirit soars, I will be able to look through your eyes.
Good hunting.
Using me as a test dummy, eh? Where's the incense thing? Over here? Oh, there we go. We're off. You've successfully freed your spirit. You can serve as my eyes. Together, we'll get to the bottom of this. I wonder where Undile is. You're coming up on the village now. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, this is where all the infected Tuskar. There they are. What's happened to the lake bed? Strange power is pouring out of it. No, no, my people are all dead spirits or deranged. Elder Manaloa, the statue there sees you. This is a good sign. You can see us. Come back, flag carrier. If you're out of your body for too long, you run the risk of not being able to return. We have much to discuss. So it looks like we're going to have to head over to Indule and purge all of the deranged Tuskar from the village. Oh, here we go, we're back.
You have my attention.
Ghosts and gibbering madness. This cannot be. Must seek further guidance. My people, the Mystics is on the verge of breaking down. While your spirit was flying through the village, I sensed that Elder Manaloa took notice of you. Flag carrier, he wishes to speak with you. The Stone Elders are revered by us as fonts of ancient wisdom. The Elder must want to help. Seek him in the northwest corner of the village.
Visit again when you can.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to make it over to Indule. Supposedly there's a quest down here called Signs of something. Is that it? Wrecked Crab Trap. This crab trap appears to have been destroyed by something much larger than the nearby circling sharks. Perhaps Tuakea, the fisherman at Moaki Harbor, should be told about this.
Who is this that speaks?
Signs of big watery trouble. That's not the news I wanted to hear, Tauren. No, no. It's good that you told me, but I fear my old nemesis has returned to these waters. The bait. So what should we do? Should we do... Actually, we'll focus on one quest at a time. We'll go over here. We'll see what's going on with the deranged Tuskar, and then we'll make our way back. And what's over here? A letter for home. I don't think we'll do the Agmar's Hammer quests, though. I did pretty much all of them on my rogue. There he is. I've been expecting you, Tauren. I saw your spirit fly by, and I sensed the mystic watching behind your eyes. Your fate and that of the Kalawak are now tied together. The sacred ground of the elves to the west has been torn asunder. Now their magic is moving through the land, causing ruin where it flows. The souls of the Kalawak are in danger as the blue dragon's forces attempt to control the magic. The power came up through the lake, instantly slaying most of the village. Those that survived were driven insane. Like Area, you must release these spirits so that they may move on. Leave the deranged living alone. They may yet regain their sanity in time. Okay, so we're looking for these spirits. Hard to tell which ones. Looks like these are all spirits. This guy's just fishing? He's probably enjoying the afterlife. There we go, putting you to rest. Move on. It's not catching anything, though. That must suck. I assume a spirit can't really catch any fish. There's a couple warriors here. What is this? It should be good. We can get this guy too. Alright, let's drink up, and we have 2 more to go. So we have a debuff here. Mystical Bolt. Increases your critical hit chance by 10%. After 5 stack, your soul becomes lost, rendering you unable to attack or cast spells for 6 seconds. Should probably let that fall off. We can cure poison. I don't know. Can we remove curse? I don't think we can. I think that's only mages. Oh, another herb over here. And a lot of herbs here, so that's good. 40 picks away, or 39 now, from being max herbalism as a Tauren. Is that it? Oh, no. Well, whatever. I forgot. We gotta turn it into the statue. Whatever, we were out picking some herbs. We'll head back. Maybe we'll find some more. Not the most pleasant task, but necessary and merciful. And now there is something else that you are destined to do for the Kalawak. The watery goddess Oakanoa must be consulted. Only she will know what the destiny of the Kalawak is to be, and only the Pearl of the Depths can call her forth from the murky nether. Off the coast and to the southwest rises the Briny Pinnacle. Atop it sits the altar upon which the pearl rests. Commune at the altar, and Oakanoa is certain to hear your call. Do as she says, lest you incur her wrath and bring ruin upon all of the Tuskar. Should you survive, return to the Mystic. Alright, looks like she's pretty far away. They sure make you travel, these Tuskar. I remember on my rogue I just rocket booted down here. I think I died though when I landed. So we have to go to the top? Is this it? Yep. The Pearl of the Depths. Is anything happening? Where's... Oh, maybe because we're in 5... Oh, never mind. Wakanoa. Little flag carrier, why do you call me forth? Are you working with the trolls of this land? Have you come to kill me and take my power as your own? I sense uncertainty in you, and I do not trust whether you are with them or not. If you wished my augury for the Kalawak, you will have to prove yourself first. I will lay a mild compulsion upon you. Jump into the depths before me, so that you put yourself into my element and thereby display your submission. Though you are compelled, the choice and the last step before you leap are yours. You have 20 more seconds to decide. There you go, we're in your element. Well done, Flag Carrier. Your display of respect is duly noted. Now I have information for you that you must convey to the Kalawak. Simply put, you must tell the Tuskar that they cannot run. If they do so, their spirits will be destroyed by the evil rising within Northrend. Tell the Mystic that his people are to stand and fight alongside the Horde and Alliance against the forces of Malygos and the Lich King. Now swim back with the knowledge I have granted you. Do what you can for them, Tauren. Alright, so now we know. Looks like they were trying to leave, and it looks like they're going to have to stay and fight.
I will.
You spoke with Wakanoa? If it is her, will that we stand with your people, then so be it. Elder Koanani will accept this as our destiny, for weal or woe. My people believe that all souls are one with the magic of the world. We must oppose the Blue Dragon attempt to control the magic, or we are all doomed. I never thought that a Tauren would be the champion of the Kalawak, but you have proven me wrong. On behalf of my people, I give you thanks, Flag Carrier. May the gods smile upon you and keep you safe. So I guess we'll take just two-handed staff, I guess. Any like spell power ones? 187. It's not bad. It's not better though. So we'll just take a two-hander. Alright, so there we go. And I think, yeah, we'll call it here, guys. In next episode, maybe we will finish up here at Moaki Harbor. Or maybe we will head over to Zuldrak. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.